Let's see, live oak. Here it is, the live oak. This is what it looks like, okay? So this is our deal analyzer that we use to run our numbers. If you join Storage Nerds, you get this deal analyzer, right? But other than that, nobody, I don't share it with anybody except for students. So, but you can at least see it's $300,000 purchase price. We'll probably borrow it at 8% interest for 5 years. The cap rate, we're running the numbers at, we're at a 10 cap, right? It's anywhere from an 8 to 10 cap, depending on, who looks at it, right? I like to run numbers with a higher cap rate. It's only making $40,000 a year. Okay, that's what it's making. 100 units. It's 122,000. That'd be a huge, big ass storage facility. It's 12,200 square feet. The average rent he's charged. So now you can see as you run the numbers that he's getting 27 cents a square foot. That's that's $25 for a 10 by 10. That's like a ridiculous amount. Now he's 100% full. He's like, I'm full. He's all excited. He's like, I'm full. But full doesn't mean anything, right? Full doesn't mean anything. What's the price per square foot? 27 cents a square foot. That's like a ridiculous price. All right, $25 for a 10 by 10. All right. See, an average rent is $33 for per unit. Okay. The initial clean out is $1,000. And it's not going to cost a lot of money to do this. Let me show you the pictures of this actually live. And
so Stacy, are storage units considered active or passive?
Passive.
They are considered passive.
Very, very passive. Very passive. It's probably the most passive type of real estate investing that you could find. Okay, it's it's going to be very, very passive. This is what it looks like right here. All right, so this is it's like 3 buildings, and then we're planning on maybe if we can, he's going to go down there and look right now. Can we put another building right here? This is actually 2 separate lots, but but it's really one lot. It's really one storage facility. So that's what he's going to do, is go down, check to see if we can put another building here. This is all 100 units right here. Okay. It's it's just a typical small storage facility, and not a lot of this is what it looks like right here. This is it. Isn't that cool? Just typical. So our question is, can we put another storage facility right now? Even if we can't, it's still a good deal, right? Even if we can't, it's still a good deal. But that'd be great if we could, right? Because then we could increase the ROI and all kinds of stuff, right? But that's what it looks like. And so as you look through the deal analyzer, you can see there's no real repairs or anything needed. I mean, they're 100% full. So there's nothing really needed to fix it up. Property taxes are $3,000, utilities are $200, insurance is $2,500. Now, what's the most important part is this right here, what we call after updates, or your opportunity cost. Okay, so it's 100 units, right? But we want to increase that price to 60 cents, right? If you look at all the competition in the area, all of the competition is charging $60 for a 10 by 10, right? So we want to be able to increase that price, right? Or, so that's how you look at the numbers, is the value add is right here, right? The value add for that type of property, the value add is in this number right here. So yeah, it's full, it's making money. Now, the thing is that this property, there's no lender that's going to lend on this from a bank, all right? Due to the fact that it's only making $40,000 a year, there's probably no loan, there's no bank SBA loan that you can get. So you're most likely, the only thing that we can do is get a private lender to lend on this, okay? So for mismanaged properties, you get a private lender to lend on it, right? So our goal is to increase the rent to 60 cents a square foot, Okay, that's basically where we want to be. We could look at the numbers of 55 cents a square foot. But we're going to be anywhere from we're going to be up there. All right, it might take a little while for us to get there, but we're going to be at that price per square foot. We've talked to the competition, looked at the competition, and as many as we could. There's only I think 5 or 6 facilities in the area. But we talked to them, and we're getting anywhere from 60 to 70 cents a square foot. All right. And we fill that out here under our comparison sheet. You'll come in and then we put all that right here on this deal analyzer. Okay. Now, now you can see, obviously it's not worth $300,000 right now. Right, it's only at a 6 cap. It's only worth at 300,000, it's considered a 6 cap, right? The value is less than $200,000 as is. So what happens is a lot of people pass up on a deal like this. I see this all the time. They pass up on the deal, and the reason why is because it's the as-is value is valued at less than $200,000. So most people don't want to pay more than $200,000 for that property. Right. Now, the question is, are you okay with coming out of pocket for the first maybe 6 months or so to get this thing up and running? For us personally, we're okay with coming out of pocket every single month to get it up and running, because we know that once we get it to that value, right, it's going to be worth $600,000. Most of the time on these types of properties, we can double the value of the property. So we're going to go from a 6 cap to a 20 cap, essentially, in a year. And a 20% cap rate is really, honestly, unheard of. A lot of people just don't, they can't get this cap rate because the reason why is because they want to buy income producing properties. If this was actually making what it was supposed to be making, it would, you would have to buy it at this price, or maybe $500,000 or something like that. Okay. A lot of people pass up on a deal like this. And for us personally, we're okay with borrowing $300,000, coming out of pocket, for 6 months to get this thing leased up, and then in a year and a half, 2-3 years, selling it and make $300,000 on it. Okay. Does that make sense to you guys? What do y'all think about a deal like that?
So are you saying that you get a private money lender to finance this for those 3 years?
Mm-hmm. Yes, I do. My lenders lend to me for anywhere from 3 to 12 years.
Oh, wow.
Yeah. And the reason why they do is because I don't give them any other option. Does that make sense? Because in the residential world, you're only borrowing money for a year, right? Most of the time. Maybe new construction is maybe 2 years, right? Well, in the commercial industry, when you start looking for lenders, you're going to be borrowing for 3+ years on private money. And the truth of the matter is that these private lenders are just like regular people. They have no idea what they're supposed to do. They have no idea. They're listening to you. You're the expert and you're telling them what to do. Right? So I just don't give them the option. In fact, what y'all can do is you can go to my page here. Let me show you. Go to stacyrossetti.com, and then you want to click on this investor tab. All right. And this is how I lead everybody out. Right. So you can see, this is how I find my money. Everybody's like, how do you find all your money? I just talked to DC about this earlier. This is exactly how I find my money. Okay, so I'm on Facebook. Let me find my post. I literally just posted this out right here, the webinars. And then, okay, here it is right here. We just got another facility under contract, number 11. Facility and self-storage is now under contract. This one's in Florida, 100 units. We're breaking out of Georgia and going nationwide. Yes, you can buy smaller facilities and make money. Love working with my private lenders. If anyone's interested in learning more, click here. And I posted, I just took out the name of my company, and then I just the name of the company, and I just posted this little picture here. And guess what? I already have one person that filled out my thing. This is led to this page right here. This is led to this page right here. And they set up a phone call with me because guess what? They want to give me some money. Money, honey. Right? So y'all can check this out. Y'all are more than welcome. Make sure you put disclaimers because you are not allowed to ask people for money. Right? Just FYI. Right? So you want to make it very educational. So basically on this website, I'm just teaching people what private lending is. I put my minimum here. I put my closing process. Now you don't want to copy this verbatim, right? All right. But you can come in and get some ideas. This is supposed to plant the seed and inspire you, right?